Hey, what's up? It's Panzerkunz here. I just want to wish all you guys out there happy holidays. I'm having a drink as we speak. Cheers. And I've been playing World of Tanks recently because of the Christmas event there, so I haven't spent too much time in World of Warplanes. And I think about yesterday, I started playing a couple games. First game I crashed, I lost. The second game in my 262 was a 24k personal point game, and this is my third game. So this is my third game with World of Tanks. I'm sorry, with Warplanes, without playing about 2 weeks. So I didn't know what to expect. I just kind of wanted to just get out there. Well, I have the Doe 335, and there's kind of two trains of thought with this aircraft. It's a premium tier 8 heavy. It's got a 1,000 meter range on its gun. As you can see, I start shooting at 1,000 meters, but it doesn't have the good alpha, and you kind of have to get the cannon to hit, and then you can start doing the damage. But it's not a true heavy in the sense you can just go head to head and take a lot of things out. You see that pass? I didn't do a lot of damage to that heavy fighter. But you basically have an auto cannon at 1,000 meters. And with my setup, I have the long gun barrels, so my range is up to 1150. But that's the extreme range. I don't even try to start firing at that length. I try to fire at about 1,000, and it gives pretty good results. But you have to have the cannon locked in. And I think the meta build for this aircraft is an all-turn build, and with the pylons, so you get the most speed. But what that does, it increases your bomb reload, and with 4 bombs, you basically have the payload of a GA, especially the German tier 8. I think it only has like 2. But if you were to see, I have the strengthened hardpoints, I have the boost, I have the polished skin to get some of the cruise speed, of course the gun sight for the gun, and the long barrels. So with this, I can get my reload down to 83 seconds, starting from 120 to 83. So I essentially have the payload of a GA, and watching the replays of the best pilots in this game, like Came Invictus with his Hunter, he always starts out the game going for ground targets. And as you noticed over there, I went for just air targets because I kind of didn't want to waste my bombs because there's no enemies over there. It would be easy to just take out 3 aircraft, but over here it's more of a contested area, so I'm deciding I'm definitely going to use my payload. And as you can see, I don't take out all the targets I aim at, but okay, 1 there, 2 there, I get that one, and this one here, I drop. So that's 3 ground targets with 4 bombs. You can't really get that any other tier 8 heavy fighter apart from the P1056. But with the P1056, you don't have the dynamic ability you have with the Doe. So by running the strengthening hardpoints, I get 4,000 or 5,000 damage bombs in 83 seconds. That's nothing, but at the cost of speed. Right now, the way I have it, the top speed is 819, and normally I can get it up to, my old setup was about 900. And both are viable. And look, okay, I need to make sure I take this guy out. Did you see, like, I wasn't doing as much damage as I wanted to until the cannon kind of honed in. Wasn't able to get that much there. I make a turn. I know something's firing at me, so I'm just thinking, let me get this heavy fighter and dive. I'm able to get him at a good length there. I repair my engine, and I get my boost on, so I can get away from whatever's shooting me. And I look back, and it was a Spitfire. And the player must have sent the Spitfire on me, because this guy just chases me around, as you will see. But what do I do now? My bombs are back up, and I have a garrison here that's being contested. So I'm pretty confident one bomb could take that out. And just to be safe, I dropped 2 on this one. And let's see if I get that one there. I got that. 2 bombs on that one I got, and 1 I missed. And I even damaged myself. So my thought process was, and then coming up, I want to take out the player, right? But I see it's only 25, so I know if I take out the the ADA can get them. And my thought process was on that drop was, I'm going in one direction and I want to make this a speed drop. So I dropped 4 bombs on 3 targets because I just want to make a quick bomb drop and get out of there. And as you notice, again, something's chasing me, and it's Randall and the Spitfire again, and I'm down to 34 hit points. So I'm just kind of taking it easy here. I'm just letting myself regen, and this is something you'll never see in a replay from like King Invictus, like I mentioned before. Everything that he does in the battle is to get personal points, and it's to win. You would never see this in a top, top player's replay, just kind of chilling. But I'm thinking, hey, I just want to regen a little bit and kind of see what's going on. So I see this garrison here, and I know I don't want to go in there, because if you go in there alone, especially low health, all the ADA are just gonna go at you. All the AA are just gonna fire at you. So I kind of wait a little bit, and then I see the Spitfire down here, just a target of opportunity. I take him out, and then I notice my bombs are back up, and we got a bomber and a GA in there. So I'm thinking, alright, I'm just gonna make a quick, I'm hoping the Tempest isn't coming after me. He's not. I'm gonna make a quick drop and then get out of there. So I see a gun. I'm gonna drop 1 there, not the best drop. 2 there on a medium, and let's see what I get. I missed the gun, I get the medium, and the tents, I get that. So I think I'm at 5 ground targets, and we only have 30 capture points left, so I know an ADA, which is worth 40, making my priority to take him out. I do, and now I know we're pretty much in the driver's seat of this battle. We're pretty much set. I don't really need to do much. And as the title states, the Gabreski out of nowhere, I had no idea I was even getting close to it. And with the Gabreski, you need to have 10 air targets, 7 ground targets, and you need to stay alive. And you saw I was at 34 hit points. So I wasn't really paying attention to that, but I'm at 5 ground targets, and I'm at 7 air targets. So I need 3 more air, 2 more ground. So let's see how this plays out. Oh, actually, I think I got my ground targets already. Yeah, I'm at 7 ground targets, but I need 3 more aerial targets. So I see the Tempest, and I choose him because he's more dangerous to me than the bomber. And our Spitfire's having a little trouble with the bomber, so I decided to just take him out. So I need 1 more aerial target. And I always like to finish a battle getting that last kill. You know, finishing strong, and I see the enemy player go 335. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna take my time. I know I have some time, it's only 7:53. I'm gonna aim, I'm gonna let my guns reload and take him out. So you see I'm kind of taking my time, but something else takes it. I'm like, okay, well, what's the next closest target? It's 777. I don't have that much time. It's 789. So that's 11 points away from 800, right? And with in the next second or two, we're gonna get 12 personal points. So at this moment, I know this is my last chance to get anything, and I always like to try to finish strong. And if you look, I still have 9 aerial targets. So I know that once it hits 800, you got like a couple seconds, if that, to make your last kill. And sure enough, this Typhoon happens to be coming, making a frontal assault on me, and I just keep my head on a swivel. I keep myself aware, and I'm able to take him out right here. I'm like, oh, do I have a last chance on that IL-10? And no, I don't. But sure enough, I saw this Gabreski, and I'm like, what the hell? How did I manage to do that? So that was my Gabreski out of nowhere after being a little rusty and not playing World of Tanks for a couple weeks. I'm sorry, World of Warplanes. You see how much I'm playing World of Tanks. Alright, so I was curious to see what kind of bombs it had. And it has 4 SD-250, which do 5,000 damage each. 75 blast radius. And because I don't really have a pilot that has demo expert for a German heavy fighter, I added the premium consumable to kind of make up for that. So this heavy warhead gives a 20% increase to the damage. If I add a demo expert on this, that will be another 10, so it will be 30. Or most likely I would just run the regular consumable and be at 20 anyway. So normally you would be at 20. And this gives 4 bombs, 24,000 damage, which is essentially 6,000 damage per bomb at 83 seconds. If you look at GA, the German GA, the tier 7. These bombs do a little less damage, 4400, and the reload is 35. And I sold the ME239, which I don't have anymore, but it has the same bombs as the Doe. But I found some replays on YouTube for some players playing this, and I think the stock reload is 45 seconds. So let's say if we got the specialized with the straight and hard points, we can get that down to about 32 seconds. So a tier 8 German GA can drop 4 bombs in 64 seconds, where a tier 8 heavy fighter can drop 4 bombs attacking one sector, and also can attack the heavy fighters there. So you're essentially a tier 8 German GA in a heavy fighter that can still do mostly all the heavy fighter stuff. So that's why I went for my service panel here. I went with the hard points because it just gets the bombs a faster reload, and I can be a GA basically if I wanted to, and I do sacrifice the speed. Look at how much speed I'm decreasing there. But in terms of the airspeed, it's how I mentioned 819, 26 seconds. You're going to be going pretty fast anyway. So unless you come across like a 262 or something else, you really have to be careful with. But other than that, it flies more like a heavy multi-roll, where you just kind of avoid those head-on engagements and get your sector, drop the bombs, kill one heavy fighter, and boom, you're done. Go to the next sector, kill some aircraft, and then when your bombs are back up, drop the bombs, kill one ADA, and you can capture targets. So that's... I used to have it as a full heavy fighter build before, but now I'm thinking this is kind of, in terms of capping stuff, this may work a little bit more. But you guys be the judge. If you guys have this, what do you have? Do you just do the full, polished skin, the engine, and then the pylons here to get the most speed, which you can get up to about 900? Or do you do the full turn build, which you could even do the lightweight airframe here, lightweight power unit, the airframe, and then the pylons to get that? There's just so much you can do with this aircraft. But this is my setup. This is what I think I kind of want to do right now, at least, and just kind of be a multi-role, because as a multi-role it excels. As a heavy, as a true German heavy, not as much. But when you can destroy that many ground targets and even get a Gabreski not even trying to, I think it kind of speaks volumes of what it can do. So that's just a little sneak peek of this. It's not a full review. Maybe I'll do it in the future. But that's it for me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.